Alright. Good morning, adventurers. Welcome back to a Wildermyth tale, or should I say Wildermyth adventure. Your host, TGK, here to provide you more insight into these shadowy tales. I believe where we left off.
Let's see. Oh yes, alright. Here's what happens next. Also, please excuse the background popping up every so often. For some reason, my Streamlabs does not want to pick up Wildermyth, so on occasions you guys get to see my my desktop and get to see what kind of spacey themes I've got in the background. Where we left off last time is we had just finished the Time of Peace and began Chapter 2, which our mission now is to investigate the Age of Ulstryx. We have 350 days to clear the Gorgon sites, or 350 days left to find the SeaSpear, which the Gorgons are searching for, and we have to beat them to it. We can slow them down by attacking their strongholds, so we gotta clear Gorgon sites to get more time. And the Rascals of Straken Glory have just started their adventure for Chapter 2. We'll notice that Medessa Tavern, our hunter, has now aged to the age of 33. Astelia Goro, the warrior that joined when they started their adventure, is now 38. Kelter Woolley is now 41. And Flynn Gray is 34 for our mystic. So, I think to get started, we're going to have the party do some securing. So the wooden stream watermill, where we fought the Gorgon at the end of episode 2, is still in need of being defended. I'll have the warriors do that so they can get some time to themselves for the start of the new chapter. As we move up to Briardane Garden, it looks like Spare Stream here is the city we'll be visiting. We're going to have to not only prepare some defenses here, which I'm going to have Medessa do that, because she'll get there quicker, but we also have a new recruitment opportunity, so we're going to have Flynn take care of that. But remember what I did say about traveling solo can be dangerous, so these two might have some trouble. It looks like an opportunity has arisen between Kelter and Astelia. So let's find out what's happening. This comic is Wind Song by Jin.
Hey, what's up, Kelter?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's up? Can't sleep?
No, I hear this song in my head.
That's called your imagination, Kelter.
No, it's different. I mean, I hear it. Like woodwinds on the breeze. Astelia is going to give him this kind of look. A second. about that. I told a few people that they should come not only check out the stream, but also this afternoon the first 2 episodes are going to be up on YouTube. So if you're not familiar with what's happening with the Rascals of Strack and Glory, check us out on YouTube. Check out the Shadowy Tales on YouTube. The Age of Ulstryx will be up there this afternoon, is when it goes live. And sorry about that, I'm just going to grab something. Having a moment.
I'm not actually going AFK, I just had to bring the stream down for a second. I am not terribly used to doing this, but you guys get to join in for the shenaniganry as I figure it the fuck out.
Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I posted the live. I forgot to do that. Posting the link to where the previous episodes are going to be at. Because I'm a dingbat sometimes. But looks like Estelia herself is just kind of interested. And so her response.
Weird. I don't hear a thing.
It's so real, I can almost touch it. So close, I can almost see it. I know it's crazy, but it sounds like it's coming from right over that ridge.
Well, we should go chase it.
And I'm never going to turn down opportunities that come up like this with characters, so I know he's got the 2 options of
Maybe I just need a little sleep.
or
I think I have to. Otherwise, it'll drive me insane.
we're definitely going to go with this one. Because you never know what kind of goodies you're going to find. And we're going to let the warriors just kind of go do their thing. Everybody's got stuff to do right now, so. The story continues. Woodwinds on the Breeze by Jim. But it wasn't right over that ridge.
So, hey, we've gone over the ridge. Are we there yet?
Why is my company so bad?
I don't know if he was like insulting her there or himself. Or the next one.
Alright, hum a few bars of that song. Maybe I know it. Is it the Dame of Sparestrom?
Nothing like that. Just birds. Birds and wind, but music somehow. It's not about the singers, anyhow. The song itself is calling me. It wants to be free.
Cool? But what the heck does that mean?
I'll let you know when I find out. Oh,
Kelter's definitely getting annoyed with Estelia. Lover's quarrel. Or the next one. But Kelter could always hear it getting louder.
Saw it a few miles back. You're not even listening, are you? Hello?
Sweeter. closer. Until finally, they arrived at the site.
The melody is coming from up ahead.
Within that way, Alta.
This is it. This is...
It wasn't what Kelter had been expecting. A simple cairn, lit by a few smoldering tapers, and atop it, a bowl.
A bowl of bones?
Avian bones, vibrating with contained musical energies.
So, this is what we were looking for. A lonely pile of bones.
I guess I know why they called to me. I think I have to climb it.
Don't fall and crack your head open. It's a long way back, if you recall.
Kelter climbed carefully, the song reverberating through their bones. It rose in volume and intensity, building. To a crescendo. A life that falls, a final wheeze, like woodwinds calling on the breeze. A life cut short, and so it goes. The sky cares not, it blows and blows.
Oh, wow.
Kelter, are you alright?
I think so. I just had a vision. The song is somehow trapped here, in these bones. And I think it called me to set it free. The song is some sort of sky spirit, longing to be free. It can't bear to be locked up, cut away from its free-ranging brethren. We need to do something.
So, there's a few things here that can happen, and I'm so stoked by these choices. Kelter can either claim the talisman, or the song as a talisman. Kelter adds their voice to the song, or Kelter smashes a bowl of bones. I'm going with option 2. The transformations in this are amazing. So, Kelter adds their voice to the song. Inspired, Kelter sang, his pure tones pouring out to mingle with the song. As his voice swelled, the bowl began to resonate, the song growing in volume and intensity. It grew louder, sweeter, closer, until at last it sank into him, taking roost in his heart. Astelia calls up to him.
Hey, are you alright up there?
Yeah, I feel great. I feel like I could run from here to Sparestrom.
Are you sure? You look a little winded.
So, I think they can begin heading back. our new recruit. So I'm gonna just begin hitting random. And we're gonna pull out the trusty coin from the other day. We'll put it right here. And I'm gonna spin this coin, and we're just gonna keep randoming this recruit until the coin stops spinning. So, the cowardly loner, Ellenson. Oh yeah, Modessa. I forgot she's here in the area. Oh, her voice is high and it is morning.
So remember, the rascals of Stark and Glory is looking for a few good men.
Oh, women. Or really any people.
We'll be staying at the inn at Spestrum for a while. Stop by if you're interested.
You got this. Ellen, soon, you're gonna be a great hero. They'll sing songs about it. Wait, why is there a sock on the door? Someone must have dropped it on the knob? No matter. Let's do this.
Also, I have a DoorDash on the way because I gotta go grocery shopping today. So, cool. I'm having donuts. But
I can hear you're in there.
I'm not sure whose voice that is for the not right now.
You said stop by if I was interested in joining, and I found your sock.
I'm still not sure who's not right now that is.
Ow, ow! I'll stop by again in the morning.
Okay. So, if anything, that was Modessa saying.
Not right now. Don't know how to say it. Not right now. I'm sorry. I had no way to, It's fine. We were, darning our socks.
Moving on, so quickly. So, you want to join the rascals of Stark and Glory? Yes, sir.
He's got a bow with him. He gives me hunter vibes. So, we'll make Ellen soon a hunter. That's also gonna kind of fit with his personality. The scene is Not Right Now by Dave and Jen Allen. Parenthesis, Lita. Sorry, I forgot to read the title of the scene beforehand. So we're going to train him as a hunter, because a cowardly loner definitely is going to want to stay out of the way. People are still doing stuff, people are still doing stuff. Well, actually, we probably should have Modessa do that. So, I set that up that way. And I guess he can still help out in building stuff. We got a little less than 300 days, though, to find the SeaSpear. Gray Strikes, what's this? Swift action attacks don't break Gray Plane unless are fire or light once per turn. When Ellen Soon is in the Gray Plane, he will attack the first enemy moving in range of his melee attack. If it wasn't melee attack, I might still go with it because it keeps him invisible, and he kind of wants to be the guy who hides. At least that's the vibe I'm getting. Training as a hunter completed. So we're gonna have Medessa start the scouting. I might have to build a bridge over to some of these areas. And if that is the case, that's going to be extremely interesting, a little time consuming. I will say I do have to do something about those lurking Thrixels sooner rather than later. Especially because they're just hanging out in the wet of Longona at their Spade Shade.
God sing that song.
Thrixel worried me, generally. Be able to stop the Gorgons here, so definitely time to have Medessa come back and help. She is in the dangerous areas. The warriors are finishing up. Everyone else is finishing up. I'm gonna have to try to... Oh jeez. Another opportunity to Library of Light. Alright, let's see what Flynn noticed. The Library of Light by Douglas Austin. Flynn's always found shelter in the shade of shelves, the privacy of trees and book covers. Books are best friends when you have no others. They give you all the distance you want. They don't watch or worry over you. Digging up this library walled away inside a ruin, there was no question where he would spend the spring. Unfortunately, he's fallen into a rut of reading he can't climb out of.
More of the same. Barristle's eyes again, never unlike the ocean. My chiseled jaw, always his strapping chest, his eyes like the ocean.
Hey Flynn, you'll want to see this.
Another grizzled veteran shows up. Seriously? For once, can we have a veteran that's not grizzled?
Medessa looks at him, kind of confused. I'm a little confused too, because, I mean, even he's got the goatee there. So he can't say he's clean shaven.
Oh, Medessa, I was reading.
I'll take your word for it.
Sorry, it's just that it's reading the same words 100 times, no surprises, it ceases to move you. In fact, it turns you quite sour.
Flynn reshelves the offending novel.
Why do you keep reading that stuff then?
Well, what do you mean, why? Anyway, you came to tell me something, right?
You have such piercing eyes.
Maybe it's about that book you've got?
Oh yeah, brace yourself, Flynn. I was nosing around in here the other day, and look what I found.
Saving the little book from the damaging fall, he glares at Medessa, then opens to the marked page.
Huh? This is just a map? To the Library of Light? It's fake. It must be. Even I know it's just a story.
Love, how many times have you daydreamed about finding that place?
The fact that this man brings up reading...
I don't know. Well, let me finish The Gilded Stallion first. And of course, the sequels. How many are there? Like 16?
No, and ew. Adventure calls. So,
Well, I guess we shouldn't rule it out.
I'll get my gear.
and these two now are going on a personal quest. Tier 3 defenses built in the Wooden Stream Watermill. We should definitely send build defenses. We should definitely send these two to go help out Ellensoon, which Ellensoon Squire looks to be his name. He is a 19-year-old Ellensoon Squindle, 19-year-old greenhorn hunter who has joined the party.
There's no correct version of the story, but that's why it's fun. According to most tellings, the Library of Light was carved whole, shaped from a single limb that fell off the Tree of Stars. Most say the water-song sorcerer Tyson Dim brought the library into being. Some storytellers have it that he beguiled the great goddess and tricked her into performing the labours, then bound her in a wine flask and cast it out upon the eternal sea. One version has him using his own life casting yuck.
What they were saying is he was using his life to complete the casting. My donuts have arrived. I will be right back. I have returned. And as you will see sitting on my desk now, this is a donut. I am a grown man. I like my donuts with chocolate and sprinkles. Thank you very much.
That one's gross. There's the one where he visits the spirit realm. I don't remember why. But I don't think anything happens. Maybe he just wanted to visit. Honestly, it was his name that first intrigued me. Tyson Dim. There's a mystery right there. The stories have always been like starlight, scattered and small, uncertain, but bound with this magnetic crumb that draws the fragments together, becomes this single childish hope, this enduring, embarrassing sense of, what if? Can you imagine it? A limitless and ever-growing trove of books, every volume that's ever been written, every scroll, every epic. They continue.
They'll arrive the next day. How should they spend the night? There doesn't really seem to be too much here with this one, and I don't know which one's going to actually lead to the library. So, I'm gonna take a just quick phone check. Well, where did I put the coin? I should probably just flip the coin to see which one I should do. Now, of all the things, I know I just had my coin. We spun it a second ago. I put it under my donut. Heads fire in conversation, tails pensive stargazing. I'm gonna spin it, just because I want to take a little bit more time to enjoy this donut. Heads it is. The fire is high, and their love deepens. The night gives them courage. But the next morning, they reach their goal and find it guarded. +2 damage and potency. And gotta fight a Hill Guardian. Alright. So this is definitely a mini boss situation for Flynn specifically. Usually can guarantee at least a single level up out of here, as well as whatever other special goodies are going to come along with doing this. The interfusions here seem to be very sparse, and a lot of them are easily destructible. Throw a boomerang, throw some acid on him. Weak point. More damage at least. Going to illuminate that fire. Annulment shield, because I don't know what kind of magic or physical damage he's going to be doing. massive crit. I didn't even actually see him die. Deteriorated form bar, speed, armor, accuracy, block. Minus speed. Well, definitely not for Medessa. She is our speed demon. There, we're probably going to go for Ellen soon, since obviously it's Hunter armor. And since he's going to be the melee sneaky guy, and being a little slower but having armor wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
You know, you're not really my type.
I'm not. Well, what's your type?
I'm into men who won't be attacked by golems at odd moments.
Oh?
Flynn, I'm only...
Tyson Dim rather famously recorded that there were 2 ways a traveler would be able to locate his library. One is you turn yourself into a Vegar beast, the creature who loves to devour lies, and many books would give off a great ripe aroma, like, I don't know, mountain bacon?
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people I know who would watch this who would love to go to Mount Bacon. Half a sec, I'm gonna check a message real quick.
A mountain made of bacon. Good. What's the second way?
Just how big is it?
The interior of the library is a symphony of sunlight playing for a frozen ballet of crammed shelves. Every space is crowded with volumes.
The air is so fresh, but so old.
This counts as your birthday present, right?
Even Medessa is in shock as she walks in the library. I mean, that's basically like if we found the Library of Alexandria. Unburned and untampered with after all these thousands of years.
This is what dreams look like.
Could you even dream this?
The library was a dream. That's how it began. When I studied magic all my life, same as every magician, I wanted to make my dreams real. I didn't understand then. When dreams come true, you may find yourself buried in them. More than ever, you begin to long for sleep. The library was a dream, and that's what it must remain.
That was Tyson talking. So instead of having it be, actually, he kind of looks like Flynn.
Those who leave it will never find their way back.
Many days later,
Flynn,
We need to leave, Medessa.
wow, you took that really well. Oh,
I realized something, I guess. I'm not sure when. and a rainstorm. I'm glad we came here. Glad we found it. Saw it all. I've always been afraid to write my own stories. Afraid they'd end up nowhere and mattered to no one.
That line hit home. Actually, I hit the ball on that one. Personal attack? Much? Of course it would be. Of course it's clogged. For the first one of course it's clogged. For the first one in the morning. Odessa just kind of looks at him.
But I think that could be the next dream for me.
Flynn, what if you can't go back? In the stories, isn't that the rule? That you can only visit it once.
You know, I've been reading since I was small. Books by heroes and half-crazies. Fiction of all kind and quality. What I'm thinking now is... it's time I start putting life into my own words.
And so, he's now become a Bluehorn Mystic. Summon a Shadeling. Divine Athlete. It's not bad. I'm gonna get the Wood Dog. Everybody loves a doggo. Everybody loves a doggo. So, that's dope. Flynn now has a wooden doggo to help him in combat. That makes me smile. If I can name the doggo, I'm going to name it after my late dog, who I miss very much. I know you heard dogs in the background. Those are my wife and stepchild's dogs. I have not gotten another animal yet of my own. The wife attempted to get me a cat, and that was interesting. The cat she got me isn't even the cat that ended up being mine. The cat that's mine is the cat that bit a hunk out of my finger and caused a whole mess. So that'll be a funny story for another time. I'll save it for when the wife is home, let her tell you. But she did choose a cat over me. It's funny now, because the cat is literally my cat. He even comes when I call him. That's how you know he's my cat. Okay, I think they're done. I just wasted a bunch of days. That's not good. So, yeah. The party needs to get to work, because they lost half their time. And the last thing I want is them getting the SeaSpear. So we gotta kick it into high gear. We're gonna charge in. I'm gonna slide the donut, slide the poker over, so I can reach the WASD. Courage and fortitude. We're gonna need it. I don't like Trixel. They even look gross and weird. Excuse me. Go for the double hit and get the flank. I definitely want to get out of this map quickly. Medessa bring her bow out. She can throw some acid on that one. Didn't do any damage, but it has no armor now. I will take that. And that rivalry is paying off. Oh, look at the wood doggo. That's so cool. It looks like a wood spirit. That's effing cool. And have him hop into the gray plane. So we're falling fairly quickly, which I am happy about. And I'm Medessa move first. She's got a lot of extra movement. I'm gonna have the doggo attack her from the back. Soon he's gonna kill the last one. Boarding. That's magic resistance. I'm gonna give it to Medessa because she has the lowest magic resistance.
I'm happy we did that.
The Measure of a Hero by Douglas Austin.
Right? So much got resolved in so little text, with a heaping portion of violence.
We should solve all our problems that way.
Oh, we already do.
I guess Kelter ended up getting stronger by completing the quest. I'll take that. Dodging has a chance to grant armor. I'm gonna go with that. Solar stronger, deal more damage. Immediately going for those Gorgons because I need to get more time. Arriving at Coil Fluster.
Once we clear these Gorgons out of Reclanta, we should see if there's somewhere nearby we could get dinner. I feel like we haven't had much us time lately.
Even if it's not a place to eat, let's spend the rest of the day together, okay?
We're gonna go with the route where they get closer. That makes sense to me anyway. Yeah, they're in combat, but Jesus, everything's right here too. That or this area's got a lot of Gorgons in it. It was gonna be a slow push forward, but having the embolden, having the, oh yeah, watch this, back and forth between him and Medessa, that's gonna help a lot going forward. Use that preserve, and end his turn. Definitely want Estelia up towards the front. And we're expecting their slam throw. It's not going to, but it's also going to leave that spot to be kind of poisoned. We're going to have the wood dog come up here and form the wall. Now this thing is going to want to attack the wood dog specifically. So there's some taunt. There's some acid at the Geist, get rid of its armor. And weak point revealed. He's not going to get very far, so we might as well get somewhere where he can shoot at it. Alright. Definitely going to infuse to the Stone Fox. Raccoon, Gorgon, yeah, the Gorgons are coming out in force. They are definitely trying to find the SeaSpear, and stopping them has to be priority now. I did enough morning, beginning stuff, and I ended up wasting way too much time. So this could get bad. This could get really bad, because if you fail main quest, it's going to continue. Story's going to keep going. But the enemies are going to have that massive bonus of their leader now has a divine legendary weapon. So I might have fucked up. I might have fucked up real bad. We're going to have to see as this episode plays out. Have very narrow pathways. See, I will take damage if I step in that, so I have to be very, very careful where I'm walking. I want you down here, so I can kill you. Definitely focus on that. On the next turn, the fact that he can't move is going to be my big boon. I'm so glad Counter blocked that. If he wouldn't have blocked that, he would have gotten pulled out of position the same way I pulled the Gorgon out of position. So that would have really messed me up. Damn, I missed. Alright, let me shoot the Gorgon real quick. Get out the way. There goes Kelter doing his job. Have the doggo move up. Let the raccoon. We'll have Estelia follow. Strike. I'm so glad those keep getting locked. Damn. Dodged out the way. Moves the doggo up there to cover. And now that some of the corruption has cleared up, I can move everybody else up safely without them taking magic damage. Interfuse with, so I should move up some more. The doggo actually took damage, but revenge on the doggo is sweet. Okay, I can still move up. I'm so glad diagonal pathing is a thing, or I would have been stuck. Scalding Rain. Now we're gonna have at least one level up at Stallion. Go with the Rousing Strike. Having a taunt. Artifact armor. Painted tunic. Armor and dodge. I'm not sure I really give this to me to I mean, Stella probably she's going to need the wording. Helter's the dodge on her turn as it is, so I'll give it to him.
Hey, look! There's a candle in the window at Calico's. Let's go! Let's go!
Candle in the Window by Dave and Jen Allen. Parenthesis, Lita.
Hi, Calico. We need food and ale. We've been walking for days.
Right away.
Hold on, I gotta clear my throat a little bit.
Right away. Only the best for the heroes of Coil Fluster.
Hey, maybe we'll even have time for dessert.
I'm sure there's whipped cream in the kitchen.
Now you know how much I love whipped cream. No, whipped cream. I'm stuck here for days, waiting for Ellenson to finish cleaning his armor.
Give him something to look forward to.
I never thought I'd fall in love, but Calico will always be my light in the darkness.
Let the man have something. These stories get grim, and it's not like I have the legacy points to deal with the calamities. We have to do it off of the hard work. And we don't have time to have everybody hang out, so we gotta work effectively now. We're gonna have Flynn secure the area. Odessa's gonna scout there. Ah, someone must have jumped into the Discord. What's up, Mr. Clean? So we have a guest listening in. Sorry about all the background, everybody. One of my good friends who you guys might have remembered from YouTube, Mr. Clean, actually just jumped into my Discord. So, oh, man, I've been doing a whole lot of talking and my mic's been muted. Holy shit. My bad, folks. No, I'm streaming right now, too. And my dumbass forgot to unmute my mic, so I don't know how long I've been muted. Possibly an entire combat situation. Oh, yeah. So, sorry to the folks watching. The point of me doing the stream is I'm actually doing voice acting practice. And a fun way for me to do that, I figured, would be to read through games that don't have voice acting. And for a while I was actually struggling to pick one. But because everybody seems to be on this Dungeons and Dragons kick, and everybody likes the whole, like, fantasy adventurer feel, I decided to do a read-along of the game Wildermyth. And I'm starting with the story The Age of Ulstryx. And
But if you like talking and stuff, if that's what you want, like, you know, if you're interested in like speaking, like just presenting or storytelling or whatnot, you should really look into that, man. Because I was actually, I've been listening to a lot of, like, backstory stuff here the past 2 weeks, and it's got me really intrigued from the storytelling side because, you know, when I was in school, like SS, I know I had I can listen to the story or whatnot.
Right.
So I can't detail the story.
Mm-hmm.
I consider myself like a good storyteller. I can get into detail and actually make the readers or listeners actually feel what's going on. So and I was looking at that just about a week or two ago, and I want to get into storytelling or story writing and stuff. And if that's something that you're interested in, outside of, you know, voiceover games, we can most definitely collab on that.
Well, storytelling's always been something I've been interested in. That's actually part of where my bigger project is actually my Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Excuse me. My players and I have been recording that, and we've got the first couple, well, actually, it's technically, we started recording at episode 3, because I had to make sure I had everybody, one, kind of settled into this is going to be a regular thing. Had to get everybody's characters fleshed out and get them used to, you know, this is how leveling is going to work in the campaign. So, because there are some differences. It's a homebrewed, handwritten campaign, and I've already written all 4 acts of the campaign for them to solve a bunch of different mysteries. Actually, a couple of the party members will probably pop in here while we're chit-chatting. But yeah, no, we can definitely work on something, because I've also been considering other ways to do like storytelling, and in the case of like my storytelling, I think a great avenue for that would be just Dungeons and Dragons. I've been considering setting up like a one-shot thing just to host every so often and see how many random players I get, and I've got an idea for a one-shot roguelike that I kind of shared a little bit with a friend in another stream, because we were talking D&D, but he was asking questions about his D&D roguelite idea. His is a little more generic, whereas mine would be a little more still focused on the storytelling, because I'm a roleplay DM, and then I'd still be doing the different voice acting for the different characters that people encounter.
Because, you know, you can't have like 2 completely separate concepts trying to work together, unless you can make it work. But like, kind of like, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's series, story to it.
I mean, I've heard of it. I'm not intimately familiar with Five Nights at Freddy's. It was never really my thing.
You should look into the lore, man. Like, it's like a bunch of puppets, kid stuff. The lore, why it blew my mind this time last year when I found out about like actual lore and backstory of it. But like, because you like to tell stories, I like to learn. So with this book, we can sit down and like kind of collaborate on an idea, try to figure out something on your background, and give me ideas, I give you ideas, and I can sit down and be the main writer while you're feeding me ideas, and you give me the main speaker. So I can be the main writer, you feed me ideas, you revise it in here, and you speak it out.
We'd probably end up co-writing, if anything, because I do all my own writing usually.
Yeah, that too. Just a little different ideas on this.
I'm gonna have to gather the party here because that incursion is super close to Spare Stream. Yep. I knew they were gonna reach Spare Stream before I was ready. So this is kind of how it looks when you have a defense, folks, where they get there before everyone's ready. I'm still midstream, so I'm still addressing the crowded part. No one's watching, but I don't necessarily give a shit. I'm doing this because I need to practice, for one, and for two, eventually, I'm sure someone will be like, wait, that looked like an interesting game. And this is a good way for people to learn about this game, too, because it's a great game.
And you also got the like, if you're going to shoot and take this serious, this is just something that you throw on, just focus on something. But like, you're actually trying for like, yeah, whether you got an audience or not, you still got interest. You still want to speak the same way.
Exactly.
And I figured out how, beforehand, when I first started streaming, so that's what I wouldn't need to speak up until came in, but afterwards, over time you kind of just observe and kind of put two and two together. A lot of people just they're talking themselves and just play the game for sure. They can simulate the top streamers as well. They just start off their stream and then they see the first one.
Alright, so give me just a second, because I do have to get to some of the meat, because how the story in the game Wildermyth is told is it's told through comic strips that are done by artists, and the artists can upload their various comic strips into Wildermyth through the Steam Workshop. So various mods have added additional content to the game, and so a lot of this is new for me too. So I'm sight reading a lot of it, so it's real good practice in my case. But I gotta narrate this comic strip real quick. Alright. Kiss you. And actually, before I begin narrating this for you guys, I am gonna be right back. I gotta hop into another Discord real quick and check on something.
Hey! Knock it off, you two. Morning.
Absolutely, absolutely. But the loss of ownership is, in my eyes, a real positive thing, because that's where they can't kill us. That's where they can't put us in jail and say, you change this or we'll jail you. Well, good luck finding all the other active and inactive devs and convincing them to change the code, because you got the wrong person, man. By myself, I can't do anything by myself.
you met Satoshi? Oh yeah, great guy. He's black dude, about 6'3", kind of an asshole, really arrogant and opinionated, but he knows his shit. And then you as decent and be like, oh yeah, I met Satoshi. Cute little girl, she's Asian, about 5, and has like 6 kids. Her man Tom makes a kick-ass fucking pina colada. Great couple. She's like, oh yeah, I know Satoshi. He's a little old fucking man. I think he's fucking Jewish or something. Shit, that fucking gets there like a motherfucker. We all give him because the first episode. You remember the moon is a hard mistress? The key word was what was it? The kids were told when they were caught with the fucking materials that was illegal to say such and such gave it to me. And I'd say Jamie gave it to me. And because Jamie could be a boy or a girl's name, the kids are just fucking with the guards. Doesn't make any story about who Jamie is.
Actually, might get the name Jamie instead of Satoshi, but that's shit for later on. We have to get this train on the road, and as I say,
Oh yeah, crafting a shadow person's not hard to do. I could do that and just say, I'm sorry. We were talking about, and it could be any character that I've come up with a realistic sounding name from and use descriptions from a D&D generator, even. As long as they're human. So, creating shadow people or shadow personas is not hard. I do have to do some rereading because I was digging through Trello and I still couldn't find the voice section. So I was looking and did some reading on Hide.me, and I'm going to be going through the 15 Discord alternatives article they have there, which is why I posted it here. But I'm going to be getting to that in a little bit. I am currently streaming my Wildermyth stream because the YouTube videos go live today at noon, or the first episode goes live today at noon. So I want to try to get through the Age of Ulstryx campaign and get it all posted, so that way I have enough episodes to at least fill up the week, because I'm going to post them Monday through Friday.
do I need to ask Mark if he has a preferred place where we do development?
That
He's in chat right now.
that'd be a great question. If he has a preferred place where we meet and begin talking about dev, ops, and sec, then if he knows a software or knows a better option than the board system that Trello puts up that has voice included, or if any of these on that list appeal to him and stand out.
Make it easy. Just say, hey, we're talking right now with one of the other devs that we haven't talked to yet, and we're talking about we're going to do this. You want to come over and maybe give us some insights?
Oh, is this? Oh, why didn't I fucking think of that in the begin with? The question is,
Yeah, you haven't met the guy yet, so be like, hey, we're talking with one of the other devs. Want to come over and talk? We're discussing where we're going to start work on this project.
well, no, actually, what I was, well, that's a good idea too. But one of the first things on there was, other than TeamSpeak, is on this list, Slack. And I like Slack. It is it's very similar to like Skype and Discord. It's mainly used in business, but it is a end-to-end encrypted um, system that businesses use because they obviously use it for hosting team meetings, sending, resource documents back and forth. Um, Different departments use it obviously for going over reporting. So there's a lot of corporate documentation that gets sent back and forth through Slack, just in private Slack channels. So it has to be end-to-end encrypted and encrypted at rest. It has a free version.
Would the free version cover what we need?
It would give us the virtual workspace. What I'm seeing and what I'm going to be looking is how encrypted is it on the free version.
Secure development is what Mark answered.
for secure development, what Top is looking for is a digital workspace where we can meet, have voice. Yeah, an encrypted digital workspace, basically, that includes file sharing and voice. Sorry, I'm partially in long-winded mode because I'm narrating.
That's exactly what I needed and what I typed. We need an encrypted digital workspace that has file sharing and voice.
All right, but I'm gonna get this finished up because I do at least have to see if I can get through the next 60 days in my game and see if I can claim the SeaSpear before the Gorgons, or if I'm gonna have to fight an enhanced Gorgon leader that's got a divine weapon.
Dolt, that same troll that was there when we were talking, Top, he says, so self-host a mumble server, password protected, and don't leak your keys.
I've heard of Mumble. I will rejoin on this topic in just a bit.
I would take a look at VS Code and some of their add-ons for their programming.
That actually also works out well too because I'm already set up with a VS Code system tied to a GitHub. It's a development environment. It's just a UI for programming, but it's a very flexible one. And you can integrate it to be able to upload and download code that you're working on straight from GitHub as long as you have access to the repository and the correct permissions. Yeah.
Yeah, all that we need is actually just voice chat. We can always run a separate TeamSpeak server or something if we need a voice chat.
Well, if it's just encrypted voice chat, I can just double check and make sure that Slack has that because we'd still have the one workspace, basically a virtual office.
Here, Mark posted a link. I'll put it over here. I don't know if it has audio built in it, but it allows you to use terms and all of the other Microsoft garbage like Teams. Oh, yeah.
Here, I'm seeing what it supports on the list.
Oh, and Mark says it actually sounds like it does it audio and video. A nice one-stop shop. This is for VS Code.
yeah, we should be in business. So I can just install this. I'm gonna get this downloading now.
If you ever need Mark directly, you can usually find him in the Bitwave chat. Wave is spelled with a double V instead of a double.
Why do you do that?
I'm not sure if Xander Luciano still holds the rights to the Bitwave name, or who holds the rights to the Bitwave name, but yeah, it's something to do with naming rights. And Bitwave kind of died. This version of Bitwave is really for the old pack, so to say. The reason I never went there is because Susie came there a lot. But Susie can go fuck herself. I'm about to do something serious.
But I will get on that in a little bit. I have to finish up this stream. If you guys want to listen in, you're welcome to hop into chit chat shit.
We'll see.
Probably hang here and just see if Vagabond will wander in so we can ask him some stuff. Because, like, getting him all over the place, which is why I'm in the middle of getting ready to talk to my parents about having them be the remaining funders necessary so we get the 6K a month that we need to keep you guys.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, here it is. But,
Yeah, misclicked.
it's especially for the first couple of months that we're really figuring out how we're gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Stupid shit. Long-term funding is more secure than the short-term shit.
Yeah.
Two houses are being sold, yours and mine. Vagabond will probably come back once he gets done with his legal shit. His economy is up in the air, but yeah, I'm just working out what's necessary to keep everybody funded for the next 6 months, basically. So we can either A, get in a situation where it's like, okay, we don't hear anything from Vagabond for whatever reason, like he just disappears. Okay, well, we know based on our pipeline, we will build into the pipeline. There are certain points where we say, if we reach this point, we have a sellable product. And here's the next point where they better sellable product. And here's the next point where they better sellable product. And here's the next point where we have what we're hoping to release sellable product. That sort of thing. So we know we're coming up short, we can still go to market with less. That's how I get that money. I can mortgage my house possibly. There's options. I'm gonna get the fucking money for you guys. Yeah, go enjoy your streaming stuff, and we can chill here and wait for see if anybody else shows up that we can talk to.
All right, all right.
Some stuff we need to talk about ourselves. So let's not mess up the stream with business talk.
Hey, fair. Well, when you guys need a break from the business talk, the story itself kind of feels and sounds like a Dungeons and Dragons tale, so. Actually, it's a neat little game. It's got a multiplayer to it, and I figured out how to share play it through Steam as well. So that way, yeah, because it's got the remote play together. But you start as average people and turn into heroes over the course of the story. And just like in a real D&D campaign, as the people get armor and weapons, they get added onto their characters. Or as they transform from humans, they become other things. It'll actually show them transforming. It's a neat little way to work on my voice acting when we're not doing D&D directly, because it's told through comic strips, which is just kind of visually appealing for people. But may fortune follow you both, and I will, I'm sure, see you both later.
Alrighty, I am back. So this scene is Incursion by Nate Austin and Douglas Austin. The Dralvin have come. Painted standards splotch the horizon. A war call resounds across the land. How should the defenders respond?
Numbers feel alright. Readier than we might have been.
I'm gonna take the charge bonus. The great cry they share, the strength of standing side by side, fills them with a defiant courage. They charge. So it's gonna be the villagers plus my people. Everybody's got +1 speed, +2 damage. I'm a Mega Man fan. That is a thing. So it looks like I'm fighting some storm throats, some stumps, and some darts. I'm assuming they're going to be all around the sides. I'm going to have the villagers guard this back door. Celtic run to the front door. Miss Dolly, you're gonna get ready. Gonna have Flynn. Refuse the bookshelf. There. It's the one door that's going to be open. So she's going to come off from behind cover, we're going to look around. And honestly, I'm just going to still step down. And same with him. I'm going to go over here now. Like dragon-like creatures. They look like birds. They sound like birds. It's weird. So, apologies too. I had my mic muted. I forgot to unmute my mic. So I don't know how much you guys missed and how much it's just going to be like blank, but apologies. Alright, that villager at least was pulling some weight.
Fire at will!
These guys are not happy that it begins. We have enough issues with the darn Gorgons. darks. Those guys like to hide. Medessa can shoot twice now. Hey, that's good. Yeah, it's gonna go down and stab. Rain, yes! Dang, I'm not close enough to even jump at him. Alright, that takes care of one. Can't reach the other. These maps are starting to get full. I have 61 days. Alright. Got 4 legacy points. If I could get more time. That's what I need more than anything. Gaze of Terror by Chimera. The rascals of striking glory make a gruesome discovery at the outskirts of the Timpana altar.
I can't say I've ever seen a creature like that before.
It looks like one of those terror birds the dolphin use.
Too many legs. It was hard to tell anything about it after the vulture's handiwork.
Are we gonna stand here and go get roadkill or go help the people of the Thimtana altar? Well, hello, travelers. I'm not fearing some of the hospitality of the Thimtana altar is known for, but everyone here is busy packing their things into carts. We can't stay here anymore. We want to be as far as possible before the next abomination attacks. Actually, we are no mere travelers. We are the rascals of striking glory. The rascals of striking glory? I've heard great things about your exploits.
Tell us about your abomination problem. We can handle it for you.
I hope that's true. Although I wouldn't blame you for abandoning Thimtana Altar if you saw what we were up against. The monsters were first sighted a month ago. At first, only Gorgons roamed the woods at night. A short time later, people started seeing Dravens and Gorgon prowling together. The Draven and Gorgons were together like they were allies. We were just as shocked. I've never heard of different kinds of monsters cooperating before. Surprisingly, they left us alone at first. Just set up a camp and patrolled the forest. About a week after the monsters claimed the woods, they sent the first abomination to attack us. It wasn't too hard to beat, even with untrained farmers like ourselves. We only killed it to put the poor thing out of its misery.
The way you describe its mutated form sounds like a Gorgon would. One of the unfortunate animals corrupted by Gorgon seeds.
Would Draven allow that to happen to one of their terror birds? I thought they venerated the feathered beasts. I don't believe Draven Society would permit this. These renegades must be keeping their collaboration with the Gorgons a secret. Every few days a new abomination would attack. It was always just like the one time. Like they were testing its performance. Every new abomination was different. Some so radical that steadily increased its strength and ferocity.
It's the corrupted seeds. From what I've read, every species of Gorgonoid requires a different amount of seeds. The placement seems to matter too.
They must be fine-tuning the process. The Gorgons and Draven are trying to create a beast both sides can use. The renegades must want to complete a war beast to unveil it to the rest of the Draven. Better to ask for forgiveness than permission, I guess. If that's the case, then taking out this camp should keep these experiments from becoming a permanent addition to their roster. That may be easier said than done. You may have seen the most recent one. Its carcass lies just outside the village. We stood a little chance. Everyone who got close choked on the putrid air surrounding it. The only reason that Thimtana Altar still exists is a minor miracle. It had some kind of heart attack and expired on its own. Don't lose heart. We've beaten both Gorgons and Draven before. These monsters aren't going to bother Thimtana Altar anymore. You have our word.
The rascals of Strack and Glory travel to the edge of the monster-controlled woods.
Before we go in, we should decide on a plan.
I think we're going to do a dice roll for this. So, I'm actually going to drag this over here. You guys get to see a little bit of my D&D chat. Alright, it is a 6. We go with option 3.
Stay in formation. Make them come to us.
All heroes have +1 armor warding and 10 health. I'll take it.
Jesus. Jesus.
Alright, not fun. I'm using the Great Plane. Let's use the Spectre Step. big mossy rock in the middle. I'm going to definitely take advantage of that. Get rid of this haunt first, because I don't like the enemies having invisible enemies. That don't sit right with me. Walking down. Oh man, this is gonna be wild. This is a scenario that actually is new for me, so I am not familiar with this. This is a definite first time, and I'm definitely going to be feeling the effects as I fight these guys. He's literally trying to walk right past me, like, hello, excuse me, you're not leaving. You're now engaged in combat. I'm not entirely sure what that was. Dual wield. Slam. Alright, we're gonna have Kelter move up. She's big, she can't move. There is a big thing. Yeah, that thing's so big it's hard to miss. getting more enemies as this is going. That knockback though. Raccoon and hit the big dragon bird thingy. Soon almost died. That was close. The Savage Fang is an artifact water level. Don't affect refunds or action. Immune to flanking. And we still got two to go. She's kind of a stump. Range stump. Shade shot. Stop it. Just because she don't want to play with you. The Gorgons and Drauven by Chimera. The defeat of the Dracolas caused the already shaky alliance between the Gorgons and Drauven to collapse. Each side blamed the other for the failed project. The surviving renegades were exiled from the Drauven society for mistreating the sacred herbs. The mysterious Gorgon behind the project turned its attention toward darker schemes. The people of Thimtana Altar will always remember how the Rascals of Strack and Glory had saved them from the Dracolas. Each new generation added increasingly outlandish embellishments to the legend. Gorgons now have the Barthoff. And I've jumped the days up, added 50 days. We're not going to take a whole lot of time securing it out. We're going to go right over here and assault these Gorgons. I'm not getting to finish a whole lot this map.
Hey, Flynn, what's on your face?
No Choice by Stanfried. I'll be right back on this note. I gotta check on the gigs. They're still sleeping, but I want to just check on them.
This. I found it laying around somewhere. It was totally radiating with cool energy. So I picked it up. I figured, with this thing on, our enemies will be dazzled with cool energy I radiate, thus giving us an advantage in battle. Well, what do you think? Don't I look cool?
We still love you.
Please take that thing off. I don't want to cocoon anymore.
Toss in the air.
Hey, yeah.
Crag Eagle used Tailwind. Click.
Well, I guess I don't. Oh, guess I don't have a choice.
Flynn Gray, speed +1.
Oh, yeah.
That was just kinda silly, but Flynn has 2 times stun chance. I'll take it. I know he's not wearing shades. Thank God. Hey, Leaf Spirit. Tier 2 Leaf Light. He has a leaf-based rapier now. Who goes with the wood doggo? I really dislike it. And they hide all the enemies like in one back room. And it's like, I know you're all there. One second. I have to go deal with the dogs.
Sorry about that, Joyce.
Of apartment living. Either jump up here or put claw in my chair. You just plus that, didn't you? done. Right, in Stelia and Kelter. And we're gonna that cabinet. Oh, the sword makes his wooden glass better. The synergy with wood dog. Thankfully they didn't pull me far.
No. No, the window.
Thank you. These geists are no joke. That's what happens when you have to walk through that. You take damage. Guys, I need to get these warlocks taken care of. This is super scary. You get up close to it. And they went down. Anymore. SeaSpear. And it doubles the Ragers. I have 50 more days. There's no pathway over here. I'll have to clear this. So, let's go party up again. Okay, this is the best from boat bridge. Secure the site, find the item. Okay. That's a little strange. Securing this site. And 100 days remaining. I don't think I'm gonna make it. days. We fought to the end of fall. Took all we can handle. We were delayed, we were hurt, and we were hobbled. Promise of the Storm by Douglas Austin. We were slow.
Reports now say Gorgons are receding. Maybe they got what they wanted.
Maybe they did. Maybe they did. But it doesn't change anything. The clash is coming.
So, chapter 2 is complete, and I fucked up. So Ulstryx got the Divine SeaSpear. My victory only undermined the enemy plans a little bit, because I didn't really succeed. During the years of peace, true to her word, Calico kept a candle in the window. However far he wandered, Ellen soon could count on finding it and coming home. The Rascals of Striking Glory were invited to the annual fair in Sparestrom as honored guests.
I'm not gonna enter the wrestling tournament. No way I'm losing. I'm gonna enter a wrestling tournament. No way I'm losing against all these farmers. Did everyone vote in champion of Sparestrom contest? I think Ella soon has a shot at winning.
For a good stretch of her youth, Astelia had made a habit of picking up bits of petrified wood she found on her travels, keeping them in a pouch by her side. One summer morning, out of the blue, she entrusted her whole collection to a local kid.
Reach that age, I guess.
Repairing the physical damage done to Coil Fluster wasn't hard. But coaxing magic back into it required weeks of meditation and spell work from Flynn. Rackle Outfitter needed an angle to distinguish it from others in the region. Astelia designed an exclusive batch of cloaks representing Rhinesmith Fields. Kelter Woolley, and Astelia Goro's daughter, has reached adventuring age. Grey Goro has joined the Rascals of Striking Glory as a warrior. Man, oh yeah. Give her that rousing strike. Transformations. So Kelter with +1 speed and +2 dodge. I wonder what he's transforming into. And it's that time to pick gear. Like, fucked up. I gotta be super careful with my gear. Gray's got bandit armor. You'll notice the characters are looking old and gray. But I'd have to assume. Kind of pigeonholed here. Some storms batter compromise into combative neighbors. Grudges are no shelter in bitter weather. The rains had been falling for a full week, with brief interludes of tense, massing clouds and dripping branches. Mountain snows melt and water roared from the heights. The seas whirled and rung at the shores, flung waves even further. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. Valleys turned to huge brackish lakes. Lowland woods, the dams of dry times, were swept away, as creatures of all shapes and sizes sought escape from churning floods.
You think our Ulstryx poisoned the weather after all this time? Why now? You think our Ulstryx poisoned the weather after all this time? Why now? Why? How? With what?
I'm telling you. It's, well, who else would have done this? Nothing ever made sense about it. Oh, someone at the door, Dad.
A strange party of visitors begs the fire. They appear to be on edge, here in the common dwelling, and also very soggy.
Arnon! You fanatics aren't welcome here. Why'd you come?
The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Arnon, takes a long breath and turns to address Kelter and the rest.
Ask my wife. Ask my wife. She sent me. Can you believe that? In my advanced age. I grew up here in Monk Cracker. Monk Crater, you know. It looks different.
His two underlings shift and resettle their garments as they dry out.
Must be about the flooding.
You know why.
No, everyone knows. It's those tentaclasts, the Gorgons. They bring ruin on us all.
Which Gorgons?
They're blue.
That checks out.
But I mean, who's there?
Gorgons are flooding the world. They've set it in motion, and it can't be stopped. Almost.
How? None of this should be possible. I mean, rain, melt, sea.
You're right. It shouldn't be. But the great balance should be unassailable. But somehow, they've thrown it over. So the torrents fall, the seas crash, and the soil keeps black down our works. Ulstryx? No, it's the Gorgons, I'm saying.
It is Ulstryx. I knew it would be.
The beasts have our war hemmed in. My wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her.
Hemmed in. But you slid by.
It's why it had to be me. I'm a master at looping the light. I tend to be missed.
My question is, why come to us?
Your reputation reached deep. You are the Gorgon's foe.
He certainly gives us an option. A strange one. But this weather, these floods, what else can we go on?
If you want to watch the world sink beneath the rising sea, watch all land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be. But if you see sense,
Arnon throws a lump of soaked fabric up on the table.
Here's a... Oh, it's wet. I mean, it's a map. Sorry. It'll dry all quickly. Follow the map. Come to our warren. Learn for yourself how you can deflect this drowning doom. And save, and these lands all safe.
The shadows deepen. All monsters will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Meet Arnon at Malden Dark. A tile will flood in 150 days. Yeah, because I fucked up. Now every 150 days, part of the game world will flood. But I wasn't able to get to Blue Garden fast enough. So we're gonna go recruiting. Just gonna have everybody gather here. There's no point in scouting anymore. Randomize, stop. An aloof breed wagon. So we'll stop here where they get their new party member, Snake Tamer, for this episode. We failed to get the SeaSpear, so now we have to deal with the ramifications of Ulstryx is flooding the world. We're going to have to figure out quickly how to stop him, or we are all going to drown.
So that's going to be the end today. I hope you all enjoyed.